Here are our two friends, a big bear and a small rabbit, looking up at a very tall, steep mountain. You might know the old song about how the bear went over the mountain just to see what he could see. But have you ever wondered why they would do that? Staying home in a cozy den is so much easier than walking all the way up a giant hill. They aren't looking for a secret pot of gold, and they aren't hunting for a hidden stash of sweet honey. They are climbing because they have curiosity. They simply want to know what is up there, and that question is pushing them forward. Looking at a huge mountain and deciding to go anyway, just to find an answer, is a special kind of bravery. That why starts every adventure. Making their way across a rushing stream on slippery stones takes careful steps, teamwork, and a lot of balance. This journey takes a lot of time and effort. Their legs get tired as they navigate around large rocks and steep, muddy paths. You probably know exactly how that feels. It is the same kind of frustration you might experience when your fingers keep slipping while trying to learn how to tie your shoelaces. Further up the trail, the rocks get even steeper, and the big bear has to reach down to lift the little rabbit up to the next ledge. It feels a lot like when you are trying to piece together a difficult jigsaw puzzle, or when you are trying to balance one more block on a tall tower that keeps falling down. This diagram shows how curiosity acts like a compass in your mind. Instead of pointing north, the needle spins and locks onto a question mark. When the path gets rocky, it points up, pushing you forward. Asking why gives your brain the energy to keep trying. Struggling to learn a new skill is exactly like climbing a steep, difficult trail. It requires hard work, but your curiosity is the tool that keeps your feet moving toward the top. They finally step up onto the flat, snowy peak and turn around to look at the wide world below them. From all the way up here, the view is incredible. They can see winding blue rivers, deep green forests, and clouds floating right at eye level. This beautiful new perspective is the reward for their hard work. They get to see the whole world differently because they decided to climb. That is the exact same joyful, proud feeling you get when you finally place the last piece of that hard puzzle, or when you finish a challenging book all by yourself. Figuring out how a new thing works feels exactly like standing on top of that mountain. As you learn, that bright light pushes into the dark spots, permanently expanding your view of the world and revealing shapes and colors that were hidden before. So whenever you open a book, ask a difficult question, or try something you have never done before, you are an explorer, exactly like our friends on the mountain. Every time you ask why, you take a step toward a beautiful new discovery. Keep asking questions and never stop climbing your own mountains.